where we celebrate you, the community, for giving it everything to be the best at NBA 2K.
It takes commitment, skill, and passion for the game to reach this level, and we think that deserves to be honored.
Honored and rewarded. In fact, here's what each category winner gets. Check it out. 9 of the 10 category winners will receive 750,000 VC. With the 2K TV WOW Top Play of the Year taking the grand prize of 1 million VC. Plus, all will receive the following: a digital download of NBA 2K21 Legend Edition, a My Team Opal card of their choice, and exclusive to only 10, that's only the winners of these awards, a 2K TV Awards winner in-game t-shirt.
Man, 750,000 VC is a lot, but I'm more excited for that t-shirt, because you know that Alexis Morgan t-shirt was a hit in NBA 2K20.
You guys should put on my t-shirt too, but you know what? You're gonna get some rewards for winning, and we're gonna get into it right now. So are you guys ready?
All right, here we go. First category, My Career Champion. This award goes to most championships won with one My Player build, and the award goes to I'm Nar. Congratulations.
Next up is My League Online. Here, we're looking for the user who had the most online My League wins. And the winner of the My League Online MVP is Snipes2430.
Next up, 2K Compete. The name says it all. The winner of this category has to be a fierce competitor, and this one blocked the competition.
The award for the most 2K Competes events won goes to A-Jump TV. Congratulations. A-Jump TV, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So let's get started. The most 2K Compete event wins. How did you accomplish this?
Well, mainly I played a lot of the 2K events. My favorite was probably Basketball Guys, because it's like the longest streak. So like if one person wins, everybody else can win on your team.
You have a favorite build that you play with?
Yeah, my shooting glass block.
Nice. Now, do you have any other builds, or is it primarily just that?
I have an interior for like rep, and then a play shot, which is like an 85. But I can still use it to like go around the court and dribble and shoot.
What advice would you give to new players that maybe want to get into some of the competitive 2K events?
Just go all the way, don't stop, and just like have fun.
There you go. All right. A-Jump TV, congratulations, and thank you for joining us on 2K TV.
Thanks for having me.
2KMC here to break down what's going on in NBA 2K20. Starting with your 2K Compete events. Saturday, we've got Boot Camp. My players with a 75 overall or lower can hop in and earn some double rep and get that rating up. Head to the cages on Sunday to play some trampoline ball and earn double all day long. Tuesday, it's Rush 1v1. Get in the tent, go head-to-head, and win 4 games in a row to earn your prizes. And on Thursday, join the circus with Big Top Challenge. Complete 3 challenges and defeat those pesky mascots while you have a giant dome. Now, let's see what's happening in my team. Out of position 2-packs have now dropped. We've got new positions for some of the community's favorite players. This weekend, father-son NBA cards have hit the Triple Threat online boards for Father's Day. Win a game for a chance at cards from the Bowl, Rivers, Barry, Nance, and Curry families. And of course, we've got locker codes. Plug these in before they expire to snag some goodies. As always, congratulations to all those new legends showing up throughout the episode. Good work out there.
My favorite part of the neighborhood events update every week is seeing you guys in our gear.
That's right. Our fans represent Alexis. In fact, I've seen a lot of 2K TV gear out there on the neighborhood.
Yeah, they're so stylish. And as you can guess, our next category is 2K TV Best Dressed. And this person represents 2K TV more than any other. Congratulations, Hugo de Orlov. The winner of the next category had to give it everything to pull off this amount of wins.
See if you can guess just how many. The winning number for most playground wins is A, 743, B, 1,564, C, 10,482, or D, 12,938. I can't even get half of those wins.
Well, if you guessed 12,938, you guessed correctly, and you can probably easily guess the winner of this year's category because he's taking it for the 3rd year in a row, taking the title of Playground Legend. Congratulations to Poor Boy Sin.
And we caught up with Poor Boy Sin to talk about all those sweet victories. Check it out. The Playground Legend returns back to back to back. Poor Boy Sin, welcome to 2K TV, my man.
Hey, how you doing, LD?
I'm doing well. So, okay, I have to ask you, let's be honest. How are you doing it every year?
I'm a very big fan of the NBA, big fan of point guards and playing basketball with IQ. I play basketball majority of my life, so I kind of take my real basketball IQ on to the virtual court, and mentally I'm able to just play so many amount of games without having a thought in the world.
I'm glad you brought up the mental toughness aspect of it because you also are taking care of your family, as we saw in our profile piece earlier in the year on 2K TV. How do you balance life and 2K so well?
They give me a lot of motivation when I'm doing anything in my life, and we call it a marathon. It's not a race to compete against anybody else. It's all about progressing for yourself.
Are you looking to regain this title for a 4th time? Is that something that's in your mindset right now?
Well, actually, I'm here to say I'm passing the torch on to somebody else in the future. I want to see who's going to be the Playground Legend for NBA 2K21. So this is my last year. I'm letting somebody else have it. Ain't nobody got to compete against me for it.
What advice would you give to upcoming 2K players that are looking to have that kind of success in the neighborhood?
Try and find somebody that's good enough to streak with and play for a long amount of time. Make a build that fits your play style to where you can play a long amount of games and not struggle. Have fun and have a vision in general. You gotta have a vision.
You are going to earn 750,000 VC in NBA 2K20 and a Legend Edition copy of 2K21. What's that feeling like?
Let's go. That feels good.
They don't even give me that much VC, so, feel happy about that. You have a bunch of supporters. You've been creating content and streaming all year long. What do you have to say for the fans?
And thank you for motivating me to always grind out park runs, and I probably wouldn't be who I am today. So Pole don't stand for pole. I love my Twitch family. I love my YouTube family, as well as I love my 2K TV family, always bringing me back out. So I appreciate you guys the most.
Hey, we appreciate you. You guys are the stars of the game. So we're happy to have you on. And hey, sometime, maybe you can get me to like 5 or 6 wins this year. It might be helpful.
I got you.
Poor Boy Sin, congratulations. The Playground Legend, the 3P. That's the man right there. Thanks for joining us on 2K TV.
Thank you, LD. Have a good one.
Next up is the My Team GOAT Collector Reward. This person collected all 2,900 cards first in order to achieve that Galaxy Opal Anthony Davis cover card. What a sweet card it is. Congratulations, DJ Kool-Aid. We caught up with him to talk some My Team. Check it out.
I got the game day one, and I played the game every day until I got Anthony Davis. So, I mean, it was all about grinding. Anytime there was a card like put out, I was always grinding for that card, whether it was, TTO boards or, the challenges, whatever it was, I was always grinding for that next card. And honestly, it kind of became a part of my life. I don't even do Twitter, but I signed up for Twitter just to get those updates when new packs came out. Definitely tested my fiance's patience with me. It's a lot of work. The most I spent on a card in the auction house was on the glitched Giannis that came out. It was actually the last card I needed to get the Galaxy Opal Anthony Davis. So I got it day one. So it was like the first card on the auction house. I spent $950,000 MT on that. So that was definitely my biggest spending on the auction house. Hope everyone enjoyed this year as much as I did, and I can't wait for 2K21 on the next gen console.
Play Now Online is next. For most wins in this mode, the 2K20 Play Now Online MVP is another familiar name. He took the title last year, and he's back. Congratulations, Rundy Live 24.
Welcome back, man.
What's up, man? Good to be here.
So what teams are you using to beat people?
for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Owen along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Well, the one-and-done draft requirement will be abolished very soon. In the meantime, the G League professional path has been introduced for those looking to come straight out of high school. Salary of $125,000, potential endorsements, and access to NBA development has enticed more than a few to pursue this new avenue. Kevin?
The G League continues to be a great asset for the NBA. Great stuff, David. Thank you. And let's check out a breakdown. Looking at some stats for Morris.
And guys, he's regressed a little bit offensively. He hasn't been the same this month as he was earlier in the season. He's lacking the edge that he had, and he needs to change his mindset. Stop sitting back and get into attack mode.
Here are the five for the Clippers. We've got Marcus Morris, Patrick Beverly out there with Paul George. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Zubac in at the center position. And for Brooklyn, Durant plays the four with Allen at center. Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Irving, and it's LeVert in at the small forward. Well, with the playoffs coming up quickly, Clark, strength of schedule can play a big role as it determines where a team is going to be seeded come playoff time.
No, I agree with you in terms of even just making the playoffs sometimes, Kevin, based on where teams are and who they're playing. I mean, those matchups against potential playoff teams that are still fighting for seeding, they can sharpen you up and get you ready. And actually, those games can be playoffs before the playoffs in many ways.
I always admire the coaches that walk their players through the different scenarios because they should be aware.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. You want everything out in front of you. As long as your team is able to handle it, and most of these teams can, I think that's a good point.
floor, and it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. On the wing, Irving. Defended by Beverly. Irving passes to LeVert. Here's Dinwiddie. A shot missing. Excellent D there from George. Outside Leonard. From downtown. Kept alive. Outside George. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Clock at 6. Second chance shot. Brooklyn with the rebound.
That's the third straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
And that one drops for him.
Skilled at creating off the drive. Dinwiddie's confidence and focus when he's penetrating, superb.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Leonard against LeVert. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
First bucket for this offense. 1 of 4 to start the game.
Many thought the Raptors or Lakers would land Kawhi, but in the end he came to the Clippers to write his own legacy. Returning to Southern Cal, where he grew up, was a big part of his decision. The big surprise was how Kawhi was out recruiting other stars behind the scenes to join him with the Clippers.
The rebound by Paul George.
You will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Morris finds George. Beverly with the ball. Defended by Durant. Beverly against Irving. And here's George for 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
And that kind of awareness from George is really exceptional. Catching the defense flat-footed by rising up immediately on the catch.
Dinwiddie against Zubac. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And at 6'6", Spencer Dinwiddie's tall for a point guard, but Clark, despite his size, very slippery off the dribble.
Yeah, he's ill-like when you talk about him off the dribble, guys. I mean, excellent change of pace, and he's got a quick first step. And once he gets in the lane, his size helps him be a good finisher. Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie.
You know, before becoming the 38th pick in the 2014 NBA draft, Dinwiddie played 3 really good years of collegiate basketball at Colorado.
Harrell, he's checked in for the Clippers. Williams comes in for Patrick Beverly. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. A superstar summer, Greg, for the Los Angeles Clippers in Kawhi Leonard and in Paul George. Greg, they have 2 elite wings, great defenders in their prime.
Give him credit, but also Kawhi Leonard pushing the levers behind the scenes. He wanted another superstar to join him in recruiting Paul George, who still had 2 years left on his deal in OKC. Kawhi took unprecedented control of his free agent destiny.
The Nets making a switch here. Harris is checked in. And George kicks to Leonard. Puts it up there for Harrell. That one, no good. Brooklyn trailing. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. They get it back. Nobody near Irving. Here's Allen. Durant trying to break free. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Well, I tell you, this guy just does not quit on the boards. His energy is contagious, especially on the offensive glass.
And stolen by Harris. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his first foul. Jordan, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Taurean Prince comes in for Spencer Dinwiddie. The Clippers also changing it up. Green, he's checked in for Leonard. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Jordan. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Zone defense, Clark being played now by a lot of teams. It's amazing that even with that, the point totals just continue to rise.
And you know what? I attribute the point totals continuing to rise to a couple of things. One, the volume of three-point shots that are being taken. And I think teams are playing at a little faster pace universally. You don't see as much walking the ball up the floor as I think you may have seen in years past.
First one goes. Wilson Chandler's checked in for the Nets. Both free throws good from Green.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Prince outside. Fades and shoots. That's good from Chandler on the assist by Prince.
I think you give Chandler any room to shoot from the mid-range, and he's going to burn you.
Jackson passes to Williams. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. And DeAndre Jordan throws it back.
Yeah, you got to respect the athletic reach of Jordan. Now, throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
Jackson against Irving. It's Jackson with the drive, and it's blocked. 3 on 3. Here's Harris. The shot misses. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Jackson kicks to Harris. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Harris.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
For Los Angeles, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. Good on the second free throw.
And a great track record in the draft for the Nets. Karis LeVert selected with the 20th pick and Jared Allen taken at 22.
And you might want to throw in guys too. Rodions Kurucs, the 40th pick in 2018, had a big impact, even participated in the Rising Stars Challenge. And, you know, sometimes you got to make your own breaks, make your own good fortune. And that's exactly what the Nets have done.
Scooped up. Jordan dishes to Chandler. And on the way from Irving for 3, gets the three-pointer to fall.
You know, with Harris, if you're open, he's going to make sure he finds you.
He can't get that one to fall. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Brooklyn ahead. They finish off the first quarter with a big 11. And this team has shown their toughness and determination. And Kyrie Irving talks about what he sees in his teammates.
What's going to separate us is how close we are. And when we're in the trenches together, I'm looking to my left and to my right and knowing that these guys have my back.
They certainly do.
This team has assembled some hard-nosed, unselfish players. No better group for Irving to surround himself with.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Nets performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
On the perimeter, Harris and Prince. Jordan is out there with Wilson Chandler, and it's Irving in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And it's Harris with the ball for Brooklyn. It's a 3-point game. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, we know about Lou Williams' story. The 3-time Sixth Man of the Year may be undersized, but he keeps finding angles to score. Williams said, "I can't shoot straight up. I've always played crooked. It's weird, but it's something I've developed, fading away from guys. I have bigger defenders on me, and it's just about creating space." Kevin, even well into his 30s, Lou Will still does it as well as anybody.
I would totally agree, David. He is always deadly. Thank you.
And wow, you just have to love the motor on Montrezl Harrell when he's on the floor. Great on the glass, and he just plays with such a fire.
second quarter now. Harris outside. Three-pointer. The shot comes out, so the Clippers will take it the other way. And with Harrell, you can see how his energy spreads to the rest of the team.
Reminds me a bit of what Fareed used to bring the team. Harrell is also undersized, but boy, he makes up for it in so many ways.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nets.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Jared Allen's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Durant comes in for Wilson Chandler. Karis LeVert's checked in for Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. Prince. Rebound by the Clippers.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Los Angeles with another miss.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed up.
A shot by KD. No good.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Here's George. Feeds to Morris. They now take the lead. Morris has got his first 2 points.
Yes, and how about the unselfishness? Paul George has no problem sharing the ball.
Dinwiddie passes to Allen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Look, you were such a terrific athlete growing up, and it must be fun for you watching your kids and soon your grandkids go through their athletic journeys.
It really is one of the great blessings and treats of my life to see our kids grow and develop as people, but also to enjoy different sports. Our boys played basketball and soccer, and our daughter played volleyball, all played in college at some level. And so it is great. Anytime you see your kids find their lane, enjoy running in it, and do well in that lane, it's joy indescribable.
First one falls for it.
You know, for a team like the Nets building without top picks, player development becomes critical. I mean, the Nets have made that a key focus for their franchise, and you can see the results paying dividends now.
And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. We were talking about the Nets player development. Guys like Spencer Dinwiddie and Joe Harris were signed as free agents.
Yeah, and you know, guys, a coaching staff dedicated to taking them to the next level in terms of improvement and player development, the investment they make in their top-notch training facility, all of that focus paying off for them.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And how the teams are stacking up. You look at the Clippers. They're second in the conference and looking to finish strong heading into the playoffs.
And when you look at the Clippers, they must have reached every goal they set for themselves this season. For them to be this high in the standings this late in the season, what an accomplishment.
And I know it took a long time for people around the league to trust their success. I don't think there's anybody left out there who doesn't think they're for real at this point.
1:51 left here in the second. Outside Durant for three. That one falls, putting up Dinwiddie's feet. And the Nets lead by 4.
And that stroke of Durant, effortless. I mean, easily pulling up from the perimeter. Textbook form. Beautiful to watch.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2x the free throw line. Los Los Angeles, they have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
First free throw is good.
They hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Leonard's checked in.
And, you know, Beverly is easily one of the most tenacious defenders in the league. An absolute test of epic proportion. Love his energy.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Here's Dinwiddie. Good on the bucket. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 7 now for Brooklyn.
Or dangerous on the fast break. Spencer Dinwiddie, so fast and gets up and down quickly.
Prince outside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Leonard. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And he's got the athleticism and strength to be a powerful presence inside. Leonard never afraid to get in and mix it up down low.
Nets passing it around. At the top of the key, Durant. He gets it in there. KD's got 5 points in the quarter.
And usually teams go on runs and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks, but not now.
2 seconds separating shot clock and game. Prince against Leonard. They get it back. Out to Morris. The pass to George. Leonard looking around. We've reached the end of the first half of play. It's the Nets as they wrap up the second quarter with a big 11-3 run. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
Got to come out with an intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm and we have a great tempo, so just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. Looking at the Nets, and over to Shaq, what do you think about Brooklyn?
They're just going about their business. Playing a great, solid, all-around game. I think the score is what we thought it would be. I expect them to keep their foot on the gas in the second half and not let things get any closer.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Clippers.
Poor efficiency on offense. That's what jumps out at me. You aren't going to win many games shooting under 35%. Bad shot selection, too much one-on-one play, not finishing with authority. Now, these are correctable errors. They could choose to come out in the second half and completely flip that script.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
So far, we're halfway through the game. You have to like what we're seeing from Spencer Dinwiddie.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
And And the Clippers have possession. They trail by 7. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Paul George. Myers is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Hill. And it's Beverly in at the point guard position.
Beverly knows he's out there to pass the ball, guys. A skilled floor general. He really distributes it well.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward-thinking about is always accepting new ideas. They've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A mid-season tournament, a postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. All of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box. Kevin?
Great assessment. Good report. Thank you so much.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive excellence.